So back in for legs, or quads rather. It is Sunday, it's very late at night, it's 7:30 at night. So typical quad day. Few changes since last time I filmed and actually uploaded, because I tend to film stuff and then forget to upload it. So started warming up my hips and actually doing mobility drills for my hips. That's very much a do as I say, don't do as I do. I think that's the quote, or the saying. For ages I get really bad hip pain in my left hip, and it feels like someone's putting a drill like up through my foot and out through my arse. It's fucking horrible. So that's why I'm doing mobility drills, back again. So I did a bit of a warm up with that and the lunges, and now we're on to the first movement, which is toe press. Finally ditched doing it on the pin loaded leg press and doing it on the Planata one. I wouldn't call it the 45-degree leg press, but it's the Planata leg press. I can just load it more. There's no specific reason other than I can load it more. But yeah, so 3 sets here, 10 to 15, going pretty heavy to really load the bejesus out of the calf, and then sit calf raise. Up calf, so 2 sets toe press, 2 sets seat calf, and then 1 set on adductor, just 1 all out set. So now we are on to the seated leg curl. So again, just 1 set here, mainly to get the knees warm and a little bit of just like hamstring top up. For years I've did hamstring work before quads. I found it helps get the knee joint warmer without having to put direct stress on the knee, unlike doing a leg extension to get your knees warm. So if you have bad knees, warm up on the seated leg curl. Just 1 set here, 15 to 20, and I'll probably extend it with some partials just to try to get that bit more blood out of it. I'm also, I've said this in other videos, but I'm using a yoga block behind me. I'm a midget, but also the back pad doesn't go far enough forward, I find. So what I do is I put this kind of like in the middle of my back, and I'm able to brace through it. So then from the top of my back to my hips are locked in. So the only thing I have to think about is driving my heel under my arse. That's it. So you want to take as much, you want to be in the most stable position possible to attack the set. That's what this is for. So just finished completed leg curl, just finished the 2 working sets in hack squat. So obviously I banned it from the bottom, which essentially does the same thing as banding it from the top. I've spoken about this before. All it's doing is overloading the quad in the lengthened position for all the nerds out there. So basically, makes it harder at the top and easier at the bottom. But what I find that does is allows me to load the quads a lot more. Doing it from the bottom, I find it's just 10 times more difficult than banding it from the top. I also find it's a little bit softer on my knees because essentially I have to use less weight anyway. So 2 working sets there, up a rep on both sets. So really happy with that. Those are the 2 sets that humble me in this session. And a leg extension, so just 1 working set, but it's a rest pause. So time to make it hard. So that's us done. Quads, so that was the leg extension. Rest pause, which was fucking horrible. And then 2 simple straight sets on the horizontal press, the hip press, the Gym Luca one. I'm a big fan of it because you can hold it at 2 different points. So you can kind of figure out who the mice or who the men are based on how you're holding it. But again, the way you can hold that, you can have it so kind of biases or loads with the quad, so as you go into the lengthened range it gets harder, which is quite good, so it matches the strength curve of the quad. So top set there for 250 for 10, which is 10 kilo up from last time and match reps, which is good. And then 10 kilo up on my back off set. I went for the last rep, but the machine physically pushed me out. It's the one downfall of that machine is if you go for a rep that's like a 50-50 one, like you think you're going to get it or you don't think you're going to get it. Or literally just shoot you at the top of it. But other than that, good session. My quads keep cramping, so the pump's fucking serious, as you can see. But all in all, good session. I actually find it really funny that my quads, I can get away with training my quads now, like 5 working sets for a whole week, and they can still continue to grow. So it is a testament to anyone that's watching this that is struggling to grow any muscle. First and foremost, it is the effort level you bring to sets. If I was able to apply the same effort to my arm training or my back training, I'd be fair chuffed, but I can't because I struggle to connect to said muscle groups. But that's a story for another day.